Hello there! So it is now September, and do you know what that means? A new Dragon of the Month. So this month we have the brand new MELVIN Dragon to get breeding, and he is a legendary metal and plant dragon, so even by legendary standards he's not the most useful dragon ever. But MELVIN is a part of the yearly dragon Doppelganger Dragons collection, and so I'm sure most of us want to get our hands on him. But in order to breed the MELVIN Dragon, you'll need to breed together two dragons that have a combination of the wind, water, plant, and energy elements. And so, in theory, there are hundreds of different combinations that you could use to breed this legendary dragon. However, today I have cut it down to the 3 best combinations that you can use, and this is using the help of the very useful DML planner website. Wind plus banana. This is the best breeding combination that you can use to breed the MELVIN Dragon this month, as it has about a 5.26% chance to breed the MELVIN Dragon base. But the massive upside to this combination is that it only has a very short 3 hour and 36 minute average misbreed time. So this means that even if you don't manage to breed MELVIN, you'll be able to try and rebreed for it pretty frequently. But do note that instead of the banana dragon, some of the other dragons that you could use instead include the sweet treat, Bundt, sea turtle, Verdrake, and Poecillia dragons, and they will work just as well. So this is by far the best combination, and I highly recommend for everyone to use it if they have the dragons available. Energy plus go green. So this combination has a higher chance to breed the MELVIN Dragon at about 5.88%. So it's still a very solid combination to use. However, the downside of this combination is that some of the other possible outcomes have pretty long breeding times. For instance, we have the banana dragon as a possible dragon that you can breed that has a 16-hour breeding time, and we've got a few other dragons that have an 8-hour breeding time. So the problem is that if you don't manage to get MELVIN and you're not using a double egg relic, you may be stuck with those super long breeding times. But if you do want to use this combination, then do note that some of the other epics that you can use instead of the Go Green Dragon include the Nurture, Elixir, Springtime, or Sprite dragons. Seed plus eel. So if you are a newer player that doesn't have any of the epics that you need to use one of the other combinations, then fear not. This combination right here has a lower 3.45% chance to breed the MELVIN Dragon and a 6 hour and 41 minute misbreed time. And there are 8 other possible outcomes, but if you are someone that doesn't have a lot of dragons to use, this is still a pretty solid combination, and plus it does give you the chance to breed the banana dragon, so if you do happen to breed the banana, and then you can go and start using the better first combination. So definitely recommend this for anyone that is yet to acquire any epics that they need for breeding. And if you do want to increase your chances of breeding the legendary dragon of the month, then you can level up your banana dragons or whichever dragons you're using to breed a little bit, because it does increase your chances of breeding the dragon of the month. I normally say level 15 plus would be the minimum, but you don't have to go too crazy. As long as they're above like level 5, you should be fine. But at the same time, remember that all legendaries have a 2-day breeding time, which is reduced to 1 day and 14 hours with VIP level 2 plus active. So if you do see a 2-day breeding time, then you know you've gotten your hands on the MELVIN Dragon. The other thing about all of this breeding is that consistent breeding is key to getting the dragons of the month. So if you go to breed a dragon, you might not get it on your first try or your second try or even your 10th or 50th try. But the key is to keep trying to breed it over and over and over again through the month. That is the best way and the way that gives you the highest chance of getting each dragon of the month. But at the same time, don't expect to get it on your first try. Sometimes you might. But other things that you could use include extra den relics. You can use second breeding den relics. but do be aware that during the castle event, breeding for the Dragon of the Month isn't recommended if you've only got one breeding den, so I'd only really say that you should do this if you've got 2 breeding dens, but, you know, everyone has the chance to get this legendary, and you've got an entire month to try and breed it, so all that I can really do is wish you the best of luck. Make sure you are taking advantage of your ad skips and any of your hatching, breeding relics if you are really desperate for it, which there's not really a good reason, but I normally use a couple of mine. But remember, you got all month to try, so best of luck trying to breed this new legendary. And if you are really curious about a specific breeding combination, say win plus banana, you can go over to the DML Planner website and you can simulate this breed for, say, 50 breeds over a day or a couple of days, and then you can see how many times you would have bred Melvin. This time, after 50 attempts, we would have bred Melvin 4 times. If we do it over, say, 3 days, and we breed 50 times, you could do it either way, really. So we could do, let's breed for 3 days. And so over 3 days, you'd get 12 attempts of breeding, which one of those would have been a successful Melvin, so it would have taken about 3 days for us to get Melvin with this combo. But again, it's just a simulation, doesn't mean your results are going to be just like this, but it's an interesting thing, and they've added these extra bits over time. So if you want to go and see it, feel free. This is the DML Planner website, and it's a very useful tool. So I will link all of that in the description. But let me know how your breeding luck is going, and I do wish you the very best of luck trying to get this new Dragon of the Month.